This is a Bell 206 helicopter, which I absolutely adore flying. I learned how to fly helicopters about 3 years ago, and I did the whole thing in 3 months. I went for a test lesson, and basically from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, every day for 3 months, I did nothing else but fly helicopters and read about them and study all the manuals and everything like that. This one is much bigger than the one I learned to fly on. I flew on a little Robinson, pretty much like that one over there, actually. This is obviously a lot bigger and a lot cooler. Let me show you around it. So this is the Jet Ranger Bell 206 helicopter. It can do about 150 miles an hour at most, but we normally fly at about 130, and it climbs like a rocket. I'll show you around it. This is the main rotor. What a lot of people don't know about helicopters is what happens if the engine dies. You can glide down to safety, and because the air, as you're coming down, the air going up through the blades keeps them spinning enough to slow you down as you come down. And unlike a plane where you need a runway to land, like this one, a helicopter you can land anywhere the size of a tennis court. So if you have an engine failure, I'd rather be in a helicopter than an airplane. Yeah, so this is the main rotor. That's what's doing most of the work, lifting you up, all of the work lifting you up actually. And then the tail rotor there, that essentially counters the force, because obviously as the blade is spinning that way, the body of the helicopter is going to want to spin the other way. That's just laws of motion. So that tail counters that force to stop the helicopter spinning, and you control it with. In fact, let me show you inside. Let's come this way. Now, I love this thing. This has a giant turbine engine, which is basically a jet engine. It uses jet fuel, and it sounds so cool when you start it, which I'm not going to do right now. But inside, you have 3 sets of controls. You've got the cyclic here. Let me just take the friction off, and I'll show you what this does. So this controls you going forwards, backwards, your roll left, your roll right. So it's this motion. Then you've got pedals in the front here, and these are controlling this motion. So that's called yaw. So that controls your left or right yaw. And then you have this thing here. This is the collective, and it collectively changes the pitch on the levers, on the blades, as you can see, all at the same time. And that is what makes you go up and down. So you have 3 sets of controls, and by changing one, it affects the other. You'll see as I lift the collective, the cyclic moves all by itself. And as I move the cyclic, it's going to change the amount of yaw required. So it has to, everything messes with the else. So it actually takes a lot of coordination to fly one of these things. And that is all for today.